pass coming into QL. QL has a one-on-one. He's going to be able to take that in for a goal. Able to get that, but Ender's going to be there first, but he's going to send it right over into the hands of YouTube. YouTube's going to be able to get that one to Andy. Andy's looking to challenge, but he's going to give it off to Zach. Zach's going to go off the back, but Ender's going to be able to save that off. A nice little boost going to make over by the middle area. They're going to be able to slowly work this one up. Ender going to go for that nice duck. Ender has that one-on-one. He's going to take that one in.
Yeah.
Able to work that. He's going to go in. He's going to find the hands, but he's going to ding off from Zach, but a nice recovery from Palace.
Yeah, great slowdown from the Nfinite boys. Although they...
Zach looking to see what he can do here, maybe going for a shot, but nothing going to be happening there. A nice boost coming in from Zach and Andy. Zach's going to work himself up and score that. Reset that one over to YouTube. YouTube going to be able to get that one back over to Andy. Their nice diamond play is going to be coming out as Zach's going to catch that one, or Palace, sorry, going to be able to put that one down to the bottom as we're able to get back, and that boost is going to be really strong, and a missed pass going to come out from the side of Illuminati. Speedy, he's going to be able to get that one down, a nice pass, and Andy's going to put that in. See, good high level close game. And it looks like Andy's going to go get that steal again. He's just going to send that one down. Maybe a boost going to come out from Nfinite. Palace is just going to take that one in again.
Yeah.
Dancing around the obstacle there, just looking what he can do, but it's going to be recovered quickly over from Orange. Ender's going to be able to take that shot, but Palace isn't going to let that happen. The boost comes back just in time, and QL once again playing those midfield slots really well. Speedy now going to slowly work that up. Going to get that over to Ender. Ender's going to take the shot, but YouTube's going to be there to save that. They're going to get that over. No cross pass coming from him. Suburban has the disc. He's going to put that one up into the hands of QL. QL's going to be looking. He's going to take that shot.
Yeah, slight misplay from the Nfinite boys.
Good passing is going to come out here again from Nfinite, leaving that one-on-two. Zach's coming out underneath, and he's just going to get that one over. Zach's going to just take one move and take that one in for a two. Looks like Illuminati having a little bit of trouble coming out there, just hit the side. Palace is able to come back really quick, gets a quick pass over going to Andy, and he's going to score that in quickly for the first. Slowly just trying to come up, has a teammate working, but they're all a little bit clustered in the middle, see if they can get out, and YouTube's going to come out and not let that go anywhere past Illuminati. The boost going to be able to come out really clean. QL just going to send the one to the middle.
Yeah, definitely a great read by YouTube. Unfortunately, a little bit too quick to clear it, and good read on the Illuminati boys to just get on it. Another drive attempt, but another great clear from the Nfinite boys allows him to get another two-pointer.
Andy really block coming up, getting that boost, but recovered by Ender, and Ender going to be able to get that block as well. Another block coming. QL now has it. He's going to hit off the backboard. What a play coming out from Illuminati. Looks like he might go for this shot, but again, just off the mark, but that bounce might do it. It's just going to miss off the side. Zach again with the recovery. Zach's looking for that shot. He's going to take that in.
Definitely.
A lot of speed coming off on that. It's really catching these Illuminati guys off by guard, but as I say that, look at the speed coming off that boost as they get over the goal before Ender can even... Sure. Might have gotten leashed off there by Speedy, as it looks like they're going to be battling to get down there, but Speedy may be able to get there, but oh, Palace just gets off the side and able to get that goal. As you can see, two players stun out and right to the hands of Palace, as Palace is going to take this underneath. He's going to try to go for the shot, and he gets it!
What an amazing shot, Palace.
Just going to try to send that one down. Takes actually maybe a lucky pop, as Palace is going to go ahead and go for another shot, and what a shot coming up from Palace once again.
What?
Just no bounce going to be able to help him out there, as Illuminati's going to be able to get that one cleared out, but the stack actually coming in here, and he's going to hit off the backboard. 2 points coming up from Ender. We could see, I don't want to say for sure yes or no, but we're going to have that passing play again coming out from Nfinite, sorry, as they're just going to take that 2 and almost securing themselves the win here.
Yeah,
talking cleared out, and that boost coming in, but QL going to be able to stick that one out and not let anything happen. Suburban maybe going for that underneath shot. Boost coming in from QL as he's going to put that one up.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome to VR Master League here on this Sunday morning. Daylight savings taking effect for everyone except me in Arizona. It's 10 a.m. my time. This is early. But you know what? This game gonna be worth it. At least I hope. But yeah, between two top teams, no problem setting alarms. Because you know what? It's gonna be a hot game. 5 alarms, in fact. I'm excited. I'm tired, but I'm excited. So is the chat. We see people stopping in there. We got Mo Angry / Mo Jolly. Hopefully not too angry. I'll be Jolly Rocks Titan in there. Looking forward to this Titanic game. Single shot. Looking forward to a lot of shots tonight. No doubt from these teams, or I should say this morning. And the Legend of Red Ghost. Looking to be very visible here in the Twitch chat. Pyro Main. This match will be fire. Word association aplenty here this morning between this match with Team Jokr versus Nfinite. Two teams on the top of their game. Team Jokr only 2 losses on the season. Nfinite only 3 losses on the season. Both of these teams with 6 wins. And just looking to continue what's been a great season for them. For both these teams, really. I mean, obviously, Nfinite had a slower start to begin the season, but as of the last few weeks now, they're really looking more like, you know, just mid-season form. What we expected from preseason. Looking right on top of their game. For Nfinite, they've won now, in fact, 5 in a row, it looks like, going off their schedule here. And yeah, 5 of their last 6. Their last loss was the Kangarillas way back on the 19th of February. So Nfinite really has been on a serious roll here. Now for Team Jokr, they've won. Well, actually, here we got the ready up. No, wait, no, they've just rematched for some reason. I don't know what happened, so that's okay. I'll just keep talking. For Team Jokr, they lost 2 games on the season, both of them to the Kangarillas. Their last loss was last week to the Kangarillas. So, other than that, they've had a lot of success themselves. All right. Single shot, Morning Pally, Rock and say it back. Say what back? It. There you go. See Jason saying, yeah, Legend Red Ghost, he's ready to cheer on the Nfinite boys as we go on for this very first round. So, without further ado, this is VR Master League, Season 1, Week 5, final day. A game full of, I think, 14, 15 matches. I don't know. Gonna drive me nuts. That's okay. I'm already there. Here it goes, off into the other side of the tunnel, taking maybe Nfinite looking there to get their stack first. No, Skinny right back, have it snagged out by Palace. Palace going towards the left tunnel, getting to the hands of Ryan. Not to be confused with Ryan Rhino, that's a completely different person. But yes, Skinny playing here on Jokr. Not a sub, just a roster member, but I do believe his debut as that one goes in for Zach W. 3 points here, starting it out for Nfinite. And you know what? I lied. I'm pretty sure Skinny played at least once a week or 2 ago. But otherwise, yeah, normally Kung being part of that main roster of Jokr, but currently out of commission, vacationing somewhere or other. But watching from somewhere, no doubt, as Jokr rolls out. Dash going down low to Jay Walker here. Going to be not too hardly contested. But, you know what? Contested just enough for a steal, nonetheless. Palace looking to ring it in, just dings it off instead. Trying to ring in the Sunday with some success as that goes over to the side panel. And being contested quite well as it flies to the other side. Jokr here, another attempt being collected by Ryan, and Ryan goes in for the 3 as a plethora of punches go off. Aplenty in the mid-line, enabling that shot for Team Jokr. So Joust advantage goes right back now to Nfinite. Lining up in the tunnel now is Nfinite. Looking for their rollout. They send one down each lane, just short. And gets it over to Palace. Palace being lightly contested by Jaywalker, Ryan as well. But once again, that back line, look at them being bothered there by the stack. So this is going to enable what is a good 2-on-2 situation, at least for a moment. And they do find that moment. The window open enough just for that 2-pointer. Good job in the back line to bother those stacks and just really have the defense a little off balance here. So back up by 2 is Nfinite. And back into the launch is Dash. This time the pressure a bit strong, so Skinny just forced to sling it off into the distance, trying to hit Ryan in the tunnel and brawling over here. So pileup forming, shot going, shot missing, but rebounded, taken, dinged, and tapped. Once again, another rebound, and there's Zach for the 3rd time. That's the charm. That's 7-3 with his arm right there in front of the goal. Doing some harm at that. So short rollout here to the pack, sending it down towards mid. Ryan will take that away. Has Dash kind of in tow, a little juke move to dodge through Andy, and a soft enough pass gets to Jokr up top to Dash. Dash will have a number situation going to Skinny, and he gets the winning. Nope, not going to go there, but it's going to be a 2-point game. Will be 7-5. I'm kind of curious if Skinny's going to pull off any, because we do have open comms, at least for the moment, and I'm curious if Skinny's going to pull off any of his little sound bites that sometimes I hear that he does. We'll see. YouTube going to the left side wall, though. Will be taken here. Just an immediate shot flung, actually maybe even a pass. Gets that to Ryan. What a save there from Andy. That was a fantastic play from Jokr, but Nfinite still got back and got that quick snag. Quicker reactions. Andy W. Gets it once again, doing some great work for his team here, but unfortunately not enough mustard behind that pass, that clear, so gets right back to Joker's hands. Finding Dash over there in the back line, going front line now, training and not complaining on that shot. Jokr ties it up 7 apiece now after some back-to-back scores from Jokr. Halfway through this first round, and it's pretty much goal for goal. These teams, neither one pulling ahead more than by a couple. So great defensive stand by Andy there. Yeah, in the Twitch chat recognizing that, but unfortunately just wasn't able to produce a clear out of it. And Jokr right there getting it back. So maybe starting to find some momentum. If they can score again, that will be 3 in a row for Jokr. And Jokr, as much as any team, are not ones that you want to give multiple opportunities on the offense. They will hurt. And despite their name, you won't be laughing. You'll be crying. At least if you're on Nfinite. So see if they can avoid that right here as Ryan goes into the tunnel. There's a pair in there for Nfinite. Going to take a deep shot, perhaps, or a clear. Either way, expecting maybe the boost to come in from Jokr, but not able to get there fast enough. But another interception. So now that'll go over to Jokr. Has himself an anchor and gets that one just at that 7 meters. So right from the barrier. Good angle. Pulling ahead by 2 and 3 in a row for Jokr. It is. So just great start to the day, as Pyromane in the chat says. Great start to the stream. But yeah, this is quite the game to open up with. Not used to seeing games this early, particularly North American games. Doesn't happen to even on Sundays. Usually you don't see them until early afternoon. But yeah, this one quite early. 10 a.m. for me, in fact. But these teams just, yeah, like I mentioned in the stream going into it, 2 teams very much on top of their game. Nfinite coming off a lot of wins in a row, but you know what? A lot of scores in a row for Jokr. That's 4. Going back in for more. 11-7. 4 goals in a row. 4-point lead. A little under 4 minutes left, and I'm all for it. So Nfinite now back to YouTube here. A quick sling over to Palace. Palace looking just for a deep pass. That was a beautiful and very intentional rollout, I'm sure. As that one goes in for 2, Zach W. finally breaks the cold spell. And it's a 2-point game. I can only assume that's a very purposeful pass. I mean, you can see off that corner, but no one there, but Zach was on the other side. So very unique rollout, but you know what? Not a surprise to see them pull those things. If there's any team in the league that will pull off bounce anything, whether it's bounce passes, bounce shots, bounce clears, it's going to be Nfinite. And quite frankly, Jokr at times too. Both these teams extremely crafty at using every angle, every piece of geometry. It's simple for them. Simple geometry. Indeed, as it goes here for Ryan Rhino, looking to pass it off to Dash. Dash was still stunned out, but you know what? Other side, Jokr takes that over. Looking for the back pass, backliner. Skinny looking for one more. Pass up for the Dash dunk, but Dash gets stuffed, and now Palace stuffing that right back. So back for Nfinite. 2-point game, 2.5 left. Gets it over to Zach. Zach the open three, and takes the lead. So after being scored on 4 times in a row, Nfinite coming through with a pair of goals and taking back control, even if only by an inch. It's 12-11, 2 minutes exactly in round 1. So Jokr takes us over, goes down low and gets it to Jokr, or at least attempts to, as Andy W tries to contest that one. Quick slap into the bottom pocket. Now Zach looking to drop it back to the midliner. That's Palace. We could be looking at 3 shots in a row now for Nfinite. So just a testament to how great these teams are competitively, and just how hot they've both been as of late. Again, Jokr losing to Kangarillas last week, but other than that, they've not lost to any other team. That one will careen off the sidewall into the wedge and right back for Dash. So Jokr now with 1:15 seconds, a chance to take their own lead. Right back, going in, but not into the goal, just right back out, rolling to a Jokr player there as Jokr now retains Dash. Going into for the goal. What a great pass. Recognition on that one. Ryan kind of stopping himself right there in front of the goal. He's just breaking off and then breaking in for the points. 13-12. Under a minute left. So at this point, any goal for either team will very potentially secure this victory with now 35 seconds remaining. A rollout there, cut off nicely by Skinny. Hopping in here and trying to deliver it to Ryan. Ryan going for that clear, going for the boost. They're going to get there just in time, but gets stunned out. Time not on the side. Skinny risky playing it this far into the bubble, especially with a 1-point lead that could cost Jokr, especially if Nfinite scores here. It's going to go to the bottom. Stacks rolling out, trying to contest that hard are 3 different players. But now in the back line, it's going to be Zach. 7 seconds left, rolling in. This could be a huge pass, a huge play, but even a huge stun from Ryan, waving goodbye to the Nfinite player in the back line. In extremely toxic fashion for Ryan Rhino. Sort of joking, but not really. Who knows? Jokr's an interesting team with that. But you know what? That was absolutely dirty. Waving goodbye to the player he punched out to claim that victory, 13-12. What an opening round there, coming down to the last seconds. Jokr almost giving it up at the end, quite frankly, by playing so aggressively into the bubble when they had the 1-point lead. But luckily did not pay for it thanks to the great brawls from Ryan at the end. So taking a look at the stats here, Zach W with all 12 points for Nfinite. Somehow just slipping right by me. I didn't even notice he scored every single one, but you know what? Yeah, apparently he did. And assisted twice by Palace and once by YouTube. 2 saves to Andy and then plenty of stuns between them all. Over on Jokr's side, it was Ryan Rhino leading the way. Or Ryan 8, sorry. Rhino doesn't exist. Apparently, Rhinos are indeed extinct, at least here in Echo Arena. But he will have the 7 points, the 1 steal, 8 stuns. Jokr, 4 points, 12 stuns. Dash with 3 assists and 6 stuns. And then Skinny with 2 points, 2 assists, 2 saves, 17 stuns. So very even distribution for Jokr's side of the floor offensively compared to Nfinite, which is just led by Zach. All right, so on the rollout here will be butted. Finally goes to the hands of Palace, though. We'll get that over to Zach. And Zach going for that corner. So another one of those, that same thing. We saw that on the rollout earlier where they went for that corner wall to the cleared player. That shot going to be saved right in there by Dash, doing much of what he's been doing for the last 2-3 years now. Saving that one out and clearing it out. Skinny gets that one. First on the stack, it looks like it will be Nfinite. They do get knocked a bit loose as that disc ricochets, so it does enable Jokr to come away with it in a bit of a panic. Ryan just forced to throw it anywhere, but throws it to the hands of the defense. So now Nfinite getting back another quick stack, another bit of an overshoot, but they do get there first. Quick shot, very tough one from that fadeaway angle down below. And Jokr takes it away, sends it clear to the tunnel, going for a bounce, and then right back to the recovery. Overshoot, tap out, back again. So a little bit of lost control here to start this round for both teams. No one really maintaining disc for terribly long, but the stacks are definitely as quick as anything. But also the overshoots happening from both teams to open this first minute and a half of play in round two. Skinny getting stunned out there. Nice punches by Zach. But then Zach gets punched just as well. So Jokr looking to retain. Some great tap passes going in. And again, just the high-level play, the control that these teams are showing here on both sides as they finally try to find their rhythm after that first a really clustered up kind of random first minute of play where they're just losing control. That said, it will be another turnover actually, so back into this side of the floor, but taken back by Skinny. And these are the kind of ebbs and flows I always talk about that happen, especially in high-level games as much as anything. You'll see that great control, but just because of the speed and the pace that these guys are pushing. I mean, this is incredibly fast and blazing right now on the trails here. But it gets so fast and the margins are so low for error that you do see these times where for, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes at a time even, as that one gets dangerously contested by Jokr, you will see these periods of time where teams will lose control, and then they'll take a couple minutes for them to kind of regain their composure, and then they'll start the slow play again. That's the kind of back and forth you can expect from Echo Arena and in the flow of gameplay right there. Not flowing at all with that punch, getting momentum completely stopped, missing a grab, and there's a very quick boost that will get knocked off the wall. So even there again, maybe conceding what could have been a free goal for Nfinite. So scoreless after what was a blazing first round, 13-12 in Jokr's favor. We're left here scoreless 3 minutes in. And finally, we'll get that one through. I think that might have been, I'll see, it was saved partially, but so I'm not sure who it was for Jokr, but finally they do get it through. Palace got the self-goal, so got the hands on it just as it was going in, was not quite able to save it. So Nfinite will go on offensive joust first. So right there, we'll go over to the hands of YouTube.com. And YouTube over here on Twitch this morning. Gotta love to see that partnership. As he goes in for the pass now, actually, Jokr going to take that, look for the other side. Brian trying to get there fast, and another one just cleared but intercepted by Dash, playing deep in the back line, almost Blender's territory back there in the bow tie area as he gets that pass off. Skinny trying to dish it off. Jokr right back across, another one of those bouncers that does hit a player. And the thing is about those wall passes, whether they're even intentional or not, if you do have great spacing like these teams have where you're filling out every lane, you're more guaranteed to have someone available for those passes or even those like random flings that go off the walls. So that's the benefits of just great positioning and equal spacing on the floor between these teams. And both of these teams do a great job at it. Right there, going just to the attic for a top-down shot. Ryan, 8. Going up now, 4-0 for Jokr. And right here, going in for the launch now, back on offense again, will be YouTube passing it to Palace. Palace going up high, looks like just the pocket off of some unfortunate bounces, but he will contest that hard, so does a good job brawling to get the disc right back. A little bit of disarray going on here as Palace retains yet again, goes right back to him. So right now, Palace has kind of a nose for the disc, or seems like more so the disc has a nose for Palace, but it will go over here. YouTube now trying to contest, or be contested rather, gets that back. Jokr now claiming the disc for themselves. They're up by 4, looking for maybe a third score in a row, which wouldn't be the first time in this match. And there it is with the match lighting it up for the 6th point. Skinny. In the chat there's Skinny being mentioned by Suburban Legend from Illuminati, of course. And yeah, Skinny is indeed on the roster. This is, to my knowledge, only the second time I think he's played in a match with Jokr. As far as I'm aware, anyway. But yeah, Kung, he flew somewhere. I don't know where, but he flew. And he's currently vacationing. And to my knowledge, too, there will be another Jokr player also gone right as Kung gets back. So we'll be seeing plenty of Skinny over the next couple weeks. Right there, though, nothing weak about that shot. Andy W, that was a treat for the first 3 points for Nfinite. And it took, what, 4 minutes just about? No, 6 minutes even. See, my sense of time even is not there because of just the rhythm of this match. The second round has been pretty crazy, quite honestly. So compared to the first round, the scoring not quite coming in as heavy, but still 3.5 to change that. And Nfinite needing to win this round if they do want to force that third. Jokr claimed that first one by 1 point, and that's going to be 3 more, though, for Jokr off Ryan's steal. 9 meters out. Jokr looking good here with that 6-point lead. So Nfinite down by a little bit, and with a few minutes left, it's not out of the woods. Certainly, they still have time to reclaim this lead and make it, or maybe make it a tie even. I mean, we're only 2 or 3 goals away from it, and Nfinite definitely a team who's capable. But right now, they just need to be careful, about these turnovers. If they give any more momentum to Jokr, Joker's going to be happy to run away with this game. So, again, Nfinite been on quite the hot streak, winning 4 games in a row. 5 games maybe it was. I forget off the top of my head. I'll have to recheck in a second. But, yeah, they've just been on an incredible hot streak. Right there, though, the streak not maybe being stopped because a good save, but Zach, just the awareness, the wherewithal to grab that back, and Zach gets that 2-pointer. So it's back to a 4-point game. Still anyone's game here. And, yeah, so Nfinite has, in fact, won 5 of the last 6 games. 6 of the last 7. They've been really good after what was a slower first couple weeks, and I think even they'll admit it as a team, but they've looked plenty good and mid-season form just the last few. Right here, Jokr going in, though, to Skinny. Skinny just mishandling it off that wall. Right there off the pole, dinging it, but Skinny one more time, one more pass, but great contest from Zach, dealing punches out, not allowing the barrier pass, because we all know how those produce very easy shots. That one, though, a rebound trying to be found, could not. Andy slapping it out. They do have Ryan there, though, for Jokr intercepting. Zach, though, again, the defensive presence. So Zach has been definitely making his presence felt here all over the place. That one, YouTube.com, brings it to a 1-point game again, and with a 1.5 remaining in round 2, we are right back to where we were in the end of round 1. 1-point game, anyone's for the taking at the moment.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So Jokr rolling out, Dash going to be well aware that doesn't want to cause a turnover here or be forced into a turnover. That said, that's exactly what happened. So Zach finding Palace. And now Palace will go for that deep clear as some stuns go out. Zach looking to retain, but also mishandles there off the wall. So it'll be a quick anchored shot, maybe even by Ryan, but he'll just get it down to the other side of the floor. A priority for him at that moment. Now Zach does have an option, back passing it, but a bit strong in the back pass. Luckily YouTube does collect it still. And 30 seconds left, so now definitely an identical positioning to where we were in round 1, where this time's winding down, but unfortunately passes not being found. That bounce one, bit of a risk, and we saw this from Jokr as well to end the last round, where they kind of took unnecessarily aggressive plays near the end of the game that could have cost them. It didn't cost them the first time. Will it cost them here in round 2? Is the question being contested. Right there, a huge punch from Palace, a huge slap from Ryan Rhino, and deep into the other side of the floor. Looks like we're going to see indeed a victory here for Team Jokr by 1 point in both rounds. This game exciting, but ultimately ending in the second, 9-8.
We have one right after. Yeah, we have a game right now. Okay.
My heart is beating like
Dude, why you met? Dude, why you?
Dude, I'm sweaty right now.
I'm chilling.
You can hear the players there talking open comms.
Figure it out.
No, why'd you hit the rematch? I should shame every one of these 8 players right now for doing that. Shame. Ding, ding, ding. Anyway, okay, no stats for you, so I apologize. But we do have the 13-12 first round there, as we saw, 9 points to 8 in the second. Both of those just determined by that sliver of a victory. Now we do have, so Jokr, as you might have heard in the open comms, we do have, or they have another match coming up shortly. I believe it's not for half an hour, however, scheduled to start. Let me go check that really quick. In fact, I'll just pull out the schedule for you guys here on the stream. Be even easier. But yeah, as you can see there, a lot of matches we're dealing with here. So here, let's see. Let's count, in fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 matches. That other one's scheduled for next week. So 14 matches here today. Basically half of our entire week's worth of matches taking place today. We'll cast and stream as many of them as we can, of course. So kind of just play it by ear and see how it goes in terms of what slots I do fill myself into on this casting sheet here. But I'm sure we'll have more joining us a little bit later as people actually start waking up around the world. But yeah, so Team Jokr will be facing off against Flare here in about half an hour, 20 or 34 minutes from now. Nebula and Flare also facing off right now, unstreamed, it would seem. So yeah, we're just going to probably end this stream and then be back in another 20 minutes or so with just with the pre-show stuff, the pre-stream. And yeah, then half an hour we'll be back with Team Jokr versus Flare. So extremely exciting matchup that was. Really wish it could have gone to the third round because it was really close there. Obviously, based on that scoring differential, I mean, it was anyone's game. But alas, for Nfinite, they will indeed eat their first defeat in the last 3 weeks now, just about. And Jokr rebounding after their loss to the Kangarillas last Saturday. So until then, and Wit's saying in the chat, I use a light theme. I don't use a light theme. See, I use the OBS source here for the schedule, which in other words means I'm not logged in. So this is a default theme. I'm not logged in. You see right here up top says sign in. Yeah, proof. Don't worry, I'm not a heathen who uses the light theme on my regular browser. So you need to stop that, Wit, or you're fired. Anyway. I wonder, I mean, I know you can edit this in the source change the background color like through OBS itself. Maybe I'll make it even brighter white. Is that possible? Because I'll do it. I'll do it in spite of you, stream. I will do it. Whoa, Rock's looking to be Twitch banned. Nightbot, get him. Anyway. Okay, I'm heading out. So we'll be back in another half an hour or so. Thanks for joining me. Until then, I've been Palidore. This has been VR Master League. This has been our first of 14 matches of the day. Let's see how nuts I am by the end of it. Looking forward to it. All right, see you guys soon.